Draw for the mixed doubles. As you can see, Feng and Huang and Guo and Chen, well, they were expected to be here. Cheng and Jiang, Zhang Qi and Cheng Xing are out now. The winner of this match, Smith and Guy against Jiang and Wei, will play either Tofton Island or Poir Veronica or Sampran in the bottom half of the draw.
Presley Smith and Jenny Guy, USA, versus Jiang Zibang, Wei Yazing, China.
Well, Jiang Zhenbang, Wei Yazing, very established pair, and they have been having their own private rivalry with Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping to essentially, I mean, they have contested so many finals together. I think it's 6 of the 11 finals that Jiang and Wei made last year. I think that's right, were against Feng and Huang. So there's going to be a big ask for Presley Smith and Jenny Guy. They've had a good run so far. It was a first round exit for them last year and a second round exit for Jiang and Jiang. But they've only met once. That was at the China Masters. Jiang and Wei winning in straight games.
Red. Black for you. It's red. What do you choose? Serve. Who will serve? Wei serve. Who will receive? Presley receive. That side.
Well, what Presley? Hey, he's 22-year-old Presley Smith from New York. And their highest ranking, 26. Currently ranked 32. Had a pretty lively 2025. Those quarterfinal appearances at the Japan Masters, Kumamoto Masters, German Open. He picked up the runner-up spot in the US and Canada leg. Canada Open, 3rd at the US Open, and also 3rd at the Pan Am Individual Championships. So 7 quarterfinals in 2025. They converted that to 4 semifinals. That's a pretty good conversion rate, but it has to be said, those semifinals were at a completely different level from Jiang and Wei. Those were their 2 results, Capilla and Crasto, 56 minutes. The second one, Go Sun Huan, Siobhan Lai, in 35 minutes, 21-9, 21-17. That is remarkable. But I still say, even with that result, they're going to have to really pick up the pace against Jiang Zhenbang here. 24-year-old from Guilin, ranked 2, has been number 1. That was, well, March of this year, in fact. Of course, that spot is, well, I mean, it's pretty much occupied by their rivals and teammates, Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping. But you're not going to find a finer net player in terms of detail, accuracy, precision than this young lady here, Wei Yazing, 25 years old from Hunan. And together they, well, picked up a lot of great results. They were runners-up at the World Tour Finals at the end of the year last year, in Denmark at the Career Open, World Championships. All of those, by the way, most of those to Feng and Huang. These were their 2 results, Kapoor and Gada in 32 minutes, and then Hoban Lukit and Aimsard, Benyapa Aimsard, in 31 minutes. Straight games for both of them. So they haven't dropped a game all week. There's Anthony Ugonili in the umpire's chair. And he's joined by Isat Worsley, the service judge's seat. Just going through those results again. First at the Arctic Open, Japan Open, China and India. Those were their titles. 3rd in China, PAC, All England, and quarterfinal in Hong Kong, which means 12 quarterfinals in 25 converted to 11 finals. And those are, well, as I said, high-level events, the World Championships,
Ladies and gentlemen,
World Tour Finals.
Am I right? Presley Smith and Jenny Guy, USA. And on my left, Jiang and Wei Yaxin, China. Wei Yaxin to serve to Presley Smith. Love ball. Play.
It's a good start from Presley and Jenny. But that's what they're going to have to look out for. Unforced error rate between these two pairs could be vast. And if Jiang and Wei get into that high intensity, fast paced movement that we all know they can do, like that, and Smith and Guy are going to have a lot that they have to deal with. Nice pick up by Jiang. Yeah, Sin's not usually out of position like that when she's taking shots. She still managed to make it work. Rotation from the China pair. If not a little bit clumsy.
3, love. Yes, check it.
There, that's where a little bit of confusion, but Wei Sin, as I said, so quick on her feet, realized that she was heading too far left almost, pulled herself back. 3 love. Mistake there, well played by Jenny Guy.
1, 3.
Dipped that nicely with the net shot. She's staying well there as well.
2, 3.
It's just finding her range right now. Looks like Jiang Shenbang as well, all in that left top corner.
3.
First errors again. Smith and Guy have the advantage of being the unknown quantity in this quarterfinal lineup. A lot of people wouldn't have expected them in some respects to be this business end of the tournament, so they can spring a surprise. And you could say they already did that to those who watch online. And now's the time. Super 1000 event is the place to make your story. Conversely, for the higher ranked world number 2 pair, well, they have to be ready for everything, anything, and that includes players or pairs that they don't usually play against. That's what Wei Sin does very, very well. Sees that angle, jumps on it before you know it's on the floor.
6, 4.
So fast. Again, she's certainly warming up. 7-4, lightning fast.
7, 4.
It's a famous comment by Muhammad Ali. Last night I switched the lights off. I was in the bed before the room was dark. That fast. Oh, like was looking like it was shading out. Presley
Service over.
took it anyway.
5, 7. Service over. 8-5.
Oh, that point was almost like a cobra strike. Unlucky.
Service over. 6-8.
Nice pick up by Jiang. Trying to move forward to her preferred position. Right now in the flat defense. Can't get there just yet. Now she's there. It's going to be left by Jiang by the 24-year-old has got a lot better over the last couple of years at reading that back line. Part and parcel of his duty, of course, as backcourt player.
9-6.
Very comfortable with that read.
Service over. 7-9.
It's beautiful again from Riasin. 10-8.
Service over. 10-8. Service over. 9-10.
In. Wasn't really tracking it. Landed before he could get in any position to take it. Smith and Guy have done well here, 10-all, just before the break.
Service
Beautiful
over.
take, 11-10.
11-10 interval. Play.
Presley Smith trying to inject some energy off the start. That's well placed by Jenny Guy.
Service over. 11-all.
was the first lead for Smith and Guy. 1 point.
12-all.
Developed part of action. Great idea from Jenny Guy. Again, it's too long. So unforced errors from the younger pair.
Yes, play on.
Only slightly younger, of course, but still in terms of experience, vastly younger. As I said, pair in red made finals, World Championship, World Tour finals level. Big game players now. Jiang away. Sublime. Knew exactly which direction she was going to send that.
14,
Have a look at it again. It looked just as good. Hold, a little bit of deception.
Yes.
And hello.
Yeah. Quite the point. Thank you.
Fourteen, 12.
Oh, she got back in time. Yasin, good output. 15-12. For a second, just there, I thought Yasin was a little bit too stretched, but she managed to get back in time, keep the rally alive, and then her partner duly obliges the point.
Play.
Straight down the middle. Jiang back.
Sixteen, 12.
Good first touch from Pressy Smith. They've managed to make it into what I like to call the open rally after the first 4 shots. And they're doing well. Jenny Guy straight to the floor. Group 1.
Thank you.
But they needed to get through those first 4 shots. They needed to get into that more expansive part of open play.
14, 16.
Looked like it was going out. Jiang played it in. Again, had a little think about it. And usually that little think, that microsecond of indecision,
14, 16.
that can put you off your shot. Right here, you can see him. She's just thinking about it.
Oh,
It's good. 17-14.
service over. 17, 14.
Good accrual of points. Means they can at least focus on some kind of strategy. If they were chasing, if Jenny and Presley were 12-5 up now, it would be a completely different story.
Service over. 15, 17.
But as long as Smith and Guy behind, they're the ones that are going to have to be doing the asking. Jiang and Wei moving well. Again, Anderson just pops up.
Service over. 18,
Pings that
15.
winner. Full half jump. Leg up to keep the balance. But really all the power generated in that forearm. Hooks it down. Oh, is that out? Yes, it is. No spot, no cigar.
Service over. 16, 18. Service over. 19, 16. Game point 16.
4 game points after 17 minutes. That's pretty good outputs. It's also indicative of the kind of rallies that we've been having. Short, sharp, succinct, to the point. That usually is down to Wei Yaoxin. 21-16, first game down.
Jiang Wei Yaoxin, 21-16. Second, 20 seconds. Second game, lock ball, play.
So, second game. Jiang and Wei will be even more relaxed for this one. But they didn't seem to be hard pushed in the first. At times, some flashes of brilliance, sure, from Presley and Jenny, but in terms of, oh, that's much better from them. Sorry, I stand corrected. while I was speaking. Well done. Good pressure there. Jenny Guy especially stepping up and short. She was in the right place to finish that off.
Thank you.
That's what they have to do.
Service over.
Effectively mirror the movements of their opponents. Speed and tempo as well. Good rotation from that's going to be finished off. Jiang Bang.
Service over.
A straight jump elevation.
1-all.
That's usually going to do the trick. One all. Does it again. It's a sheepish and tentative apology from Wei Yasin. She didn't get the shot they did. Great into the corner. And Smith and Guy, 2-all.
2-all. Service over.
And we have to give some credit to Smith and Guy for
2.
keeping it flat enough to keep Jiang Zhenbang's big backcourt smash from being significant, and also keeping it out of the way of very nifty hands of Wei Yasin around the net.
4-2.
Last couple of points, that hasn't quite gone according to plan, but that is the plan, I'm sure.
That's right. 5-2.
From Wesley Smith.
Thank you.
Service over. 3-5.
It's gone long, sadly. Good idea by Jenny Guy.
Service over. 6-3. Service over. 4-6. Service over. 7-4.
Hands from Jiang Zhenbang. Tracking back into position.
Service over. 5-7. 7.
Not quite 100%. They've been put a bit under pressure, Jiang and Wei.
Up.
Still,
Service over.
unforced errors.
F.
I'm just going to give him that
6.
boost up. Down 9-6.
9-6.
Rapidly approaching the second mid-game interval.
Service over. 7-9.
Exactly the way they work. Jiang Xinbang asks a lot from the back, and even if you get a quality shot back, as Presley Smith did, look who's waiting.
Thank you. Yes.
Service over. 10-7.
Wait.
How frustrating is that?
Interval.
You find golden opportunity against the world number 2 pair, and then you snatch at it. Sin on the floor. You can see the smile on her face. She knows how lucky she was. So they get on court for what could be the most important part of play for Presley Smith and Jenny Guy. Very much like Baek Hana and Lee So-hee in the match we just watched. They have to make it work, and they have to make it work now. Baek and Lee did. It took them close to 45 minutes from this point in their match, with 40, 50 shot rallies, I remember, trying to pick it back. Well, this is almost the task for Smith and Guy. If they're going to win this, they have to turn it around now. They have to take the second game. They have to keep that momentum up, claim the third. It's never impossible in badminton. Just about how much you're willing to put in.
Service over.
And of course, what kind of breaks you get. I'll take that. That's exactly one of those breaks I was talking about. Swept wide, swept in.
Service over.
Just on the forecourt.
13-8.
13-8. Beautifully done. That's 14-8.
14-8.
Wide.
Service over.
Jiang Xinbang.
9.
But they have a decent buffer of 5 points. And they, more importantly, tightened up very nicely indeed. Now Shin can focus on that front court where she prefers to be. She is, of course, useful in all other areas of the court as well. That's where she wants to be. That can make all the difference. In the same way, Jiang loves being a backcourt player.
Service over. 15-9.
It's very much the situation with their nemesis and rival and teammates Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping. Huang Dongping exceptional around the net, has been for many years. Feng Yanzhe 6'5" at the back. That's what we'd like to call moves, by the way, like a 5'10" man. Fast hands as well. That is a near perfect backcourt player. 16-9. He's all out himself, Jiang Jinbang.
17-9.
Extra elevation that time. Standing drive did it all. 17-9. And Jiang. Good defense from them. Oh, that's beautiful. All right.
Service over. 10-17. Service over.
Clinical.
18-10.
18-10. It could be this serve. 3 points off this serve. And they are through to their first semi-final of 2026. As I said earlier, they made
Service over.
11
18.
semi-finals from 12 quarterfinals last year. Incredible conversion rate. To do something like that, you have to start early on in the season.
19-11.
There's no earlier point in the Super 1000 Malaysia Open every year.
Service over.
Well, get the serve back.
19.
Presley and Jenny, this could be last chance saloon for them. Nice touch from Yasin, and again. Jiang's left that, and he's left it well. That is 8 match points.
20 match point 12.
We're going to have to wait a little bit longer.
13-20.
I fully expect them to convert. And one of these pairs, that if they get multiple match points, they don't make very many errors. And if they do, then they come back like that. Big, bold, and better than before. 21-13 in the second. 34 minutes on courts. And Jiang and Wei have made their first semi-final of 2026 here in Malaysia.
Match won by
Good
Jiang
final point, good reset by Jenny Guy, but that just left a very high lift that was killed off, as he usually does, by Jiang Zhenbang. Well, there's confirmation of it, 21-16, 21-13 as they head to the, I'm sure, photo call. It's a very good performance by Presley Smith and Jenny Guy, but just a usual standard of excellence from Jiang and Wei. Looking forward to seeing them in the semis. So looking at the results from session 1 on court 2 on day 4 in the quarterfinals, it was a fantastic performance by Chen Yufei. Tactical masterclass against Ratchnok Intanon in 39 minutes. Then Baekana and Lee So-hee and Febriana Kasuma and Militia Puspitasari put on an 86-minute epic in the middle. The women's doubles with the Koreans coming through 2-1. And then 35 minutes is all it took for Jiang Zhenbang and Wei Yasin to make it to their first semi-final of 2026. One more session is coming up, of course, at 3 p.m. this afternoon local time. Do join us for that. Some of the big names, as you can see, Dani Wang Ji, Fukushima Matsumoto against Suin Lin, Naruka against Christie. Big matches happening, but right now, from everyone here at the Axiata Arena and the morning session, it is goodbye.